For some really legal insight into all of this that has happened that we've seen in the last 24 hours, we invited our friend over here, legal analyst Mindy Montford, a familiar face on KXAN. Thank you for rushing over here. I know we just called you and told you to come on over.
It was fine, at your disposal.
Thank you, Mindy, for being here. Okay, so you were in the Travis County District Attorney's Office for quite some time.
About 10 years.
About 10 years. Kind of just walk us through the process of what happens when somebody is arrested and accused of killing a police officer.
Well, that is one of the very few crimes where you're eligible to receive a death sentence. That is the highest offense you can be charged with, which would be capital murder.
Okay.
Now, whether or not the Travis County District Attorney's Office will seek the death penalty in that case, just because it's capital murder doesn't mean you have to seek the death penalty.
Gotcha.
So there will be a process involved before they decide whether or not they're going to do that.
Okay, and does she have to choose between murder and capital murder, or does it just go straight to capital murder?
It's automatically capital murder.
Wow.
It's just whether or not it's going to be a non-death or a death capital case. And that's going to be decided based on a committee of different prosecutors, and it'll ultimately rest with the elected district attorney, most likely Rosemary Lindbergh.
Right.
We're not sure at what point that'll reach her desk, but it's not a decision that they make lightly in Travis County, certainly.
No, definitely not, because we don't usually see this. We were talking about this, Mindy. Last time that we remember a police officer, a law enforcement officer killed in the line of duty, shot, was Chief Deputy Keith Ruiz.
That's right.
Keith Ruiz, and that was during a drug raid. Mm-hmm. So, and what was the process as far as deciding if whether or not that person who was accused of killing him would face the death penalty or not? Do you have to talk to the family? Do you have to talk to the police officer? How does that work out?
Sure, there's a lot of factors. They're going to want to talk, of course, to his family and get their input. That's not going to be the end-all, be-all, but they're certainly going to want their input. The police chief, the police department, the community, they're going to want to know sort of what does everybody in Travis County who is involved in this in some way, what do they feel? What are their feelings? Then the district attorney is going to talk with leaders in her office and sort of do a committee, discuss the facts, discuss whether they think that the community would give a death sentence in this case, and then ultimately the DA will make that final decision.
And how involved are the prosecutors and the team in this process right now, because it's so early on? Are they notified quickly? Do you know? Okay.
This is, again, one of the most serious types of offenses you can face. So right now you've got the police department, you've got the prosecutors, everybody's involved in this because they want to make sure if they seek the death penalty that they have covered every base and that they're going to make sure it sticks.
Okay, all right, Mindy Montford, thank you for that legal analyst when it comes to situations like this. We always appreciate your time. We really do.
Happy to be here.